Send me a DM.
That's the
screenshot.
only developers online right now, Killick.
Diggs. Let me see if I'm send me a DM. Send me a screenshot of you. Is the owner of Exploit for Rogue Lineage? Huh?
What?
He's an exploiter for Rogue Lineage? Or
Oh, he is an exploiter.
What do you mean? Damn, that boy a demon. Huh?
What?
He's an exploiter for Rogue Lineage? Or
Oh, he is an exploiter.
What do you mean? Damn, that boy a demon. Huh? You gonna to a nigga like that, bro? I wasn't even expecting nothing like that, low key. Like I thought it would probably be sold to Javon or somebody like that. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me?
I thought the old devs were gonna take it over. In all honesty, I thought they were gonna get I thought they were gonna get a hold of Maui and guilt trip him.
Probably so. It is really business if that dude dipping just to let it die for exploit devs. I mean, it's business at the end of the day, chat. I mean, after this whole situation,
is money.
After this whole situation, chat, I mean, it's understandable why he sold the game. All his devs did him like that. Whew. Oh, it's not one. It's just all of them. And that's just painful. That's painful at that. I'm just in chat. This whole situation is Dwyer. It's like he's being targeted. I don't understand how he's being targeted. And there's so many other YouTubers and devs who did fucked up shit. Don't do that. They are under contract altered. I mean, it makes sense, right? Maui locked in. I'm glad he's locked in though. Wait, I'm confused, bro. What you mean the other? Like, which contract? You talk the devs or like the fucking exploiters, bro? Which island this nigga at? Bro, Nunu, which island you at, bro? That nigga on the boat. Ain't no way. I just want to see what Norps and Axior got to say. It got to be Cap. He talk about I'm not the one editing the video, but you know all the information. That pissed me off. Oh, the devs. So he got to pay them first? Or like, what's going on with that? I thought they already had that shit sorted out. Type in stream chat first. Nah, for real, but yeah, this junk over with. Bro, I need something to eat, gang. Low key.
I got you. I got a dip.
Shit, same. I'm finna order me some food. I'm finna order me some food, and I'm finna like watch Stranger Things. Look, this what I'm gonna do though. This what I'm gonna do. Before I go though, so I don't be weird. Yo, bro.
All right.
What would be the craziest thing you do for $1 billion? Nothing, bro.
All right, so I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna leave the GC. You have a good day / night. If anything happens later on, just add me to a GC. Akari, it was nice meeting you, and peace, Killick.
All right, bro. Peace. Peace. It's taking me to a pub server. Yeah, Maui sold this game. This kid is taking too long to get in his PS. I'm not gonna lie. So how's your day been? My day's been great. Oh, you talking to Alter? Never mind. I'm no longer like, it's no longer my stream anymore. I understand. Wait, also, y'all hit the gym today? You guys feeling great? I know Maui's feeling great. Well, he should, honestly. Whole situation is stupid, though. I'm glad I got to sort it out. I am a genius, after all, and that guy. Sorry, Killick. Bro. Maui owed me his life. Your brother owed me his life. I swear to God, bro. Seriously. What up, Frost? At this point, I don't get paid on YouTube so much for this type of shit. Nah, just like I hate when people jump people like that, bro. It bothers my soul, man. It's not it. I'm gonna say this GC though, just in case. I'm trying to kill it. You sound different, cause I'm out of, bro. I need water, and I'm waiting on this nigga to join up. Vision, bro. Have a good stream, Brody. Vision. Did you order? When is it coming? Did you ever order the mic, nigga, off Amazon or something like that, bro? Do you play any other games other than? Yeah, I play Valorant and I play Blood Hunt. Kill it. Can I 1v1 you sometime? Yeah, if you beat me in a 1v1, I'll give you like a legendary fruit, bro. Bro, this nigga Nunu is taking so many years to get in here. Look at this kid. Noodle, I'm gonna need you to come in here so I might as well start spinning for a EA, I guess. But like, man, yeah, it's coming Monday. Why is it coming Monday though? Blood Hunt is kind of fun. You got Blood Hunt, bro? Blood Hunt lit for real. You just gotta really know how to play. Like, seriously. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna drop the PS in chat soon. Not right now though. Bro, I low-key gotta save my shit for the next update. I do gotta ask Asgard when is the next update for this game. I broke the chair sitting on it. Nah. This year is a good year. Nigga, it was finna be a good year. I low-key, at the start of this year, we had the most anticipated drama between me and 9 million subscriber channel. I low-key thought, I thought that was just it. That was gonna happen this year. But we got another Maui situation, bro. This happened like every fucking year at this point. Niggas just don't know how to get this man meat out they throw at bro. I'm starting to think people really invested too much in this man's balls. I don't know, bro. I thought that was just it. That was gonna happen this year. But we got another Maui situation, bro. This happened like every fucking year at this point. Niggas just don't know how to get this man meat out they throw at bro. I'm starting to think people really invested too much in this man's balls. I don't know, bro. I thought that was just it. That the way they all approached the situation was just out of hand. I didn't like that, bro. Some dads got their ass lied on. It was just so weird how people just knew what other dads' experience was and went with it and lied on them, bro. it was just out of pocket. I didn't like the use of how they did you, Akira. That was very weird of them to do that. It wasn't your fault, bro. Obviously, this whole, like I said, people just trying to set bro up. That's what it was, and obviously they got it. Something happened with Takla. Yeah, bro. Takla was. I'm gonna talk to Vision. Ain't you finna go to sleep, bro? Go to sleep. I just wanted my hundo. I understand that, gang. I'm finna use my hundo. I'm finna go to the store. I'm finna go buy me some gift cards. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I need some Wizard 101 cards, bro. No. What island you at? Hurry up and come to Lowe's Town. Bro, low key, I don't even have another ice, do I? Let me check, bro. I'm about to cry if I don't. Light, fire, light, rubber. Oh my god. Can it change the title? No. We good. I'm finna fucking give out this oh shit, is this the ice right here? Thank you, Jesus, bro. Jesus just blessed me, bro. I can get this nigga his ice. They're hard for me to understand, I know. Altered LOL. Yeah. What you know about that Wizard 101 game? I'm dead. Ain't no way, bro. Yo, nah, I'm here. Where your ass at, nigga? You talk what you know about that Wizard 101, nigga. Everything. What do you mean? Everything. I'm level 140 wizard. What do you mean? That's my shit. Is it possible for you to check how long I've been sub for? Yeah. I was a dev for Takla at one point. Never did anything for him, though. Takla doesn't... I don't know, bro. Takla just need to stay out of certain scenarios. Oh, by the way, if you guys hit exclamation point SV, you guys can get... I'm finna, bro. Why? Only a Streamlabs. Always fucking some shit. Love y'all.
Or any tests in general, as I mentioned. But if you did purchase something, you will receive access. If you did have access to something, you most likely will get your access back in due time. Let me just... That's weird, I can't on server mute Prince. About Vapor, I believe she left a few days ago. I'm unsure about Vapor. I haven't spoken to her. Is the game coming out
this person's AFK?
All platforms? I'm not really sure if we can support all the platforms straight off the bat, but that'll be something we look at. So I haven't really watched One Piece. I know of One Piece. I've watched certain parts of it. I know of things in One Piece. I haven't completely watched it now. But there are people here that I believe have watched it, and probably more than once. There are people in the team who know about it, but in the end, the entire community who can speak up about things and what they want in the game, and that's what we'll look at. Just what the community wants, and take that feedback in and hopefully develop around it.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, we can hear you.
All right, cool. I just had a question. I don't know if you addressed it or not. You said that you lost the scripts and all that, right?
Yeah.
I was wondering how far back did that take you? Like, because they kept saying it was close to being finished and everything. Like, how far back does that take you guys now to at least bring out something that's playable?
Okay, so I did address something related to it, but I'll go more in depth now since you asked the question. Script-wise, Mao is the one that said it, that we're ready to release. The game is not ready to release even with the scripts that it had in place. They put it in a good aspect, I guess, is think of it this way. Everything you do in the game has its own foundation. So whether you're doing combat, that has its own foundation. So you need to find a way to do combat and be able to expand on it. So basically the foundation was set to get everything going, but we didn't start further development, if that makes sense. So we didn't implement the quest or such. We were just creating the foundation. That foundation was, for the most part, done. All scripts or how much code we lost. So I'm not sure how much that put us back, but what I can tell you directly is that we don't have any scripts except the VFX, because that's what we can use. Now, even if we did keep all of these, they're written by completely different developers. There's no documentation to them. it wouldn't really make sense for us to even attempt to use them in the first place, as it would take more time to try and work with them, learn of them, and just expand on them. So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, it answers it. Thank you.
No worries.
That's all I have to ask.
I'm bringing in next person.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Alright, I just want to clear this up. So, you guys are updating the game, right? And revamping it and, trying to make it good off release.
Oh, sorry. Was that your question or?
My bad. So, what type of updates are you guys wanting then?
Okay, so first of all, we're looking at initial release, so we're not looking at a complete revamp. Whether you want to call it a revamp or not, it's just a code-based rewrite, because we don't have any code except the VFX, as I mentioned. Now, we're not looking at a perfect release or anything like that. We're looking at an initial release where we have content, we have everything we need in place, we have the foundation for the game that will allow us to expand the game further. Now, we're looking to get a game out that's playable, that it's unique in its own way, that has nice animations, a good combat, a nice looking UI, and such. Now, obviously, not everything will be appealing to everyone, but we will look at improving on what people don't like. But before we even release the game, we'll ask the community for feedback. We might even open a quick test for the old testers, I believe, the out testers. I'm not really sure what they were called. Just to test around before and just patch out the bugs before we release. Now, after the first release, the initial release we'll call it, we will look at pushing a update within a week, and that's mainly to optimize the game further, patch out the bugs, and maybe, if we have the time, release some new content. If not, the new content will arrive on the second week or third week, but the game should have enough content to last for that long.
I think our primarily plan with testers would be that we'll have a team of QA testers whose job is to go through everything we've done, make sure there's nothing wrong with it, even maybe do some security testing, but we'll check that out. And all the other testers will be there most to test the game for themselves and to give us any feedback that they have.
Do you have any other questions, or I need to answer your question?
No, that's the only one I can think of.
Okay, then. Thanks for speaking.
Thank you.
Custom keybinds. You could make that suggestion that maybe we'll have that by default into the game. We'll see. But keep the suggestions for when a bot will be released, and you'll be able to just make a suggestion, go in depth about it, and then everyone will be able to kind of upvote and downvote your suggestion. That way we'll create a priority list for us, and it'll be much easier to handle them. Hello, Scriptdello.
Alright, I think he's AFK. There's one more person left in the queue.
Jimmy, the person is that you might be referring to is Lego Racer. He's someone that I know from the past, and I've seen
Yes,
his work
hello.
in the past.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I have two questions about the game, actually.
Go ahead.
So you guys said you were adding Nika, right? Gomu was, yeah, there's one of Luffy, basically. Right.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna add the Gear 5, or are you just gonna name it Nika and make the basic Gomu moveset?
No, into later gameplay because I don't see it. What is practically the main fruit of One Piece, straight to the bat and being able to release all 5 stages of it.
So is Gomu like be on release or maybe added later on?
Into later settled in yet. We may that we'll release and how many fruits we'll release we haven't chosen yet. We have to look at what's been done in the past and what we can use. And then once we can figure that out, we will be able to let the community know what we're going to release.
Alright, now's my second question. Are you guys like gonna add a ranked game mode or other games unlike the main game? Like, I don't know, other game modes, basically.
Are you
player?
That is something we will take into account.
Mm-hmm.
I will send to that just so that's the most important part as grinding and being able to,
Yeah, I agree.
We'll take that into account.
Alright, so that's all I got. Good luck in developing the game, I guess.
Thank you for speaking.
Thank you. Hit is back in the queue. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Listening in. I couldn't talk for some reason. I had to jump out and jump back in. Talk about the direction of the game, and that seems, it seems great on, what you're going to gain, right? And when it comes to games like this, when you look at it from the aspect of what is the necessity, what is the essential thing for making this game good? My personal opinion is not graphics, not fruits. Of the basics M1 and mechanics of the game of fighting. On the fighting by itself. Forget about every other aspect of the game, but if you top notch level, then everything else will fall in line after that. Because that's what brings these type of One Piece games. It's fighting. This is why, GPO is where it's at. Because they have a unique fighting system. So I will my suggestion to you before I go is just mainly focus on the fighting mechanics first, and from there branch out because that's the core of the game. All the graphics, all the glitz and glamours look good in the map and outstanding features, but the fighting mechanics are not good. For me, that's like a L. So I'm hoping that I'm just putting that out there to you and tell me what do you feel about my opinion.
Combat is actually, I think I addressed it to Leg Racer before we even got into here. It's one of the main things we looked at. So before we carry on, I saw the last combat. People kind of liked that. There was some feedback on that as well. I won't have to question the community on what type of combat would they like. So would they like something more strategic or maybe something more fast-paced, and I guess with fruits that will come with balance. So we'll ask the community beforehand before we even release the fruit. Here's a preview of the fruit. Here's the stats of the fruit, and try to get an idea on how we should handle the fruit, if that makes sense. Because we don't want to release something that will be overpowered. We want to release something balanced. So, in a way, you can grind your way to the top and not just grind by beating bandits, but grind in the game itself and understand the combat system. So investing time into the game and getting that experience to have a better combat style, if that makes sense, and not just make it pay to win, but play to win as well, if that makes sense.
Right. Now I will just go on record as saying that for what I do for a living, I do have had a ton of ideas Just for example, I have one idea for the fighting mechanics of this game. If you want to hear it later on, that has never been done on Roblox before. Like my ideas are outside of the umbrella of the simple, smash and hit a button type thing. So there's a lot of ways to skin a cat. It's just the way how you look at it in a sense. So if you ever want to sit down and have a one-on-one conversation about these ideas, like I said, the one tweak in the fighting mechanic that will make it unique from any other, including GPO, any other fighting game on Roblox. Let's have that conversation. I can help you with that.
Of course, I will message you, especially when we address the combat. As I mentioned to Lego Racer, it's going to be probably the biggest factor, if not the biggest factor in the game. So before we even attempt to start putting something into play, we're going to collect a lot of ideas, come down with something that's a mixture of everything, just to, obviously, it's not going to be the perfect thing. There's no such thing as a perfect combat, but something that's going to be really fun and enjoyable to learn and use.
As long as,
oh, sorry.
No, okay. Go first of all, Lego. Thank you. Welcome. I never spoke to you before, so how you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine. It's
That's okay.
We'll hopefully get everything done by today. Answer all the questions. But one of the bigger things that I noticed while we were talking is everyone probably has some sort of their favorite combat style, and we are currently even examining our target audience because we can't perfect style for every target audience. So I'm not sure who to please yet, but something which comes later, and we'll hopefully do it right.
Yeah, it's for me. It's more out. You do analytics of, and you look at games in the past. Forget about Roblox. Just in general. Just look. Fortnite's great. It wasn't the fact that people have done the same third person shooter that you run around the map. What made Fortnite great is that they added the addition of building, right? So when you start to think something new is improving what's already existing, if you look at all the other games, and I have been playing Roblox now for almost 2 years and been analyzing a whole lot of Eternal Seas games, and you see the same thing over and over again, right? But a lot of people don't want to think outside the umbrella to how to make a fighting mechanics different. Once again, I feel I have achieved that way. It's just unfortunate that I didn't get, the hearsay of the previous devs to talk about it. But in my mind, in my rightful mind, I feel that these type of changes will make it so different from any other Roblox game that's a One Piece game that it will just make people want to play just because of the mechanics of fighting. And to me, that's the key. Just being different from any other game. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but that's how I feel about creating games. And thank you for letting me talk, and I'll talk to y'all later.
Thanks for coming again.
Okay.
Take care. Let's see, is there anyone else? I'll bring in the last 5 people now, and we'll close this Q&A because we can sit here and say we'll do all of these things, and then we won't actually get around to doing anything if we just sit here. So we will just bring in these people, answer the last few questions.
I turned off the request, so that should be all who are able to enter.
Alright, then that works. Just answer the last questions.
Hello?
We will still address the questions in the chat as well. So I'll still be in chat here and there, but I'm mainly looking at starting to address the game, the developers, and fixing up the Discord. You will receive updates on everything, Jimmy, so that's included. Whether it's combat, anything major, anything that will impact the game, you will receive a preview about it, and you will get a say in it. So that's before even the initial. More information on that later when it's time, Cargo.
Hello?
Hello.
Roughly when would the Discord server be finished being set up? Like all the channels and.
So I can't give you an estimate time. I'm looking at getting that done hopefully by the end of tonight.
Oh.
I do. So this is not my only project, but it's going to take But I'm looking at devoting quite a bit of time to the project, set the foundation up, because that is a very important aspect and factor in this. So I'm looking at addressing the Discord, one of the first things, and then slowly branching out. So that being to the game, the group, and everything else surrounding the game. So whether that's game passes or such, game passes will come last, like I mentioned. When the game is ready, we'll address that. But the Discord, most likely tonight, if not later tomorrow.
Alright, so would that mean that the people would be unbanned tonight also then?
I'm looking at just purging the unban, so basically unbanning everyone. I do believe that there has been quite a lot of feelings involved with the bans. So I obviously can't speak for everyone, but even the staff team, a major thing will be addressed, which is respect the rules, don't act upon your feelings, and be professional about it. I don't want to see any bans. So that's why I'm looking at unbanning everyone, so everyone has a fair chance of the server. And if they do end up breaking the rules, they will be banned again.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That was all.
Thank you for coming. Andy, I can certainly create one and keep everyone up to date with previews, if that's something the community would like.
Yo, I'm sorry, but I just gotta ask one question. Are you guys have any plans to add any other zoan fruits in the game, like low T zoans like giraffe, rub, low cheese fruit, logi, and the type of fruits in the game?
Fruit wise, nothing's been decided yet. We will get the community's feedback first before we even release the initial fruits. We don't know how many we're gonna release, but our main goal right now is create the foundation of the game and figure out people in the combat, basically. So again, we will have a suggestion bot. I will create a bot. You can make a suggestion. People in the community can upvote. They upvoted a lot. That will be on a priority list for us. The bot will handle all of that and make sure that we get a suggestion on a priority list.
Like, okay, that was really is my only thing.
Okay. So, Dippy, your question is about the reputation of the game. The only thing about the game is the only reputation it has is that Maui was the owner of the game previously, and that there was a lot of delays. So obviously about Maui, I can't speak about him. If you have an issue with him or anything, do address it with him directly, because I won't be doing anything related to him. The game-wise, reputation about the game, there's nothing I can really do about all the release, as that's already in the past. But again, I believe actions speak louder than words. So watch what we do and how we do it. Again, if you don't like what we do, you can always make a suggestion and we'll look at it and take into account. But actions, and you'll see if we do things differently this way. So don't just take our word for it, basically.
We have a person on stage.
All right, hello. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah. I've been listening for a while, and I just had a couple questions as far as the as far as the Maui situation. Like nothing too deep on like the personal levels, but I had a question as far as like with him being a shareholder and everything. Like, is he still gonna have an input on Eternal Seas?
So, you said you were here for a while. I've already addressed like the managing part about Maui. He's obviously not suited to be a manager. A lot of people might believe just being a manager is an easy task. you get a top job, you get a good pay and stuff like that. But believe me when I say it's a very stressful position, and
Yeah.
you need to be very organized. Otherwise, you're going to fail over and over. So props are due to Mike for trying, and even though he had a lot of faults, he did do some good. But at the end of the day, Maui still knows quite a bit about One Piece games. He does know about the audience. He does know what people like. So his input will be taken into account, just like everyone else's in the community.
All right. Yeah, I understand.
So one should say is that we're not here to really judge anyone. We're not putting our feelings first. We're looking at what can we do that will improve the game.
Yeah, exactly. That's good to know. And I just want to put this out here because I don't know if I speak for a lot of people. I know it's one half that's always is kind of step down. I would say even though I haven't been active in the community, I'm kind of hit because it's like, dang, this man really kind of tried to build his idea game up, and he kind of took a hit, and it's like, dang, now we back at square one. So like, will Eternal Season even be Eternal Season no more? Like, that's like really what I'm trying to get at.
Sorry, could you repeat the first part? I heard the second half, but my phone's unplugged in the first part.
Oh no, I was just saying that I know it's like it's like the community kind of splitting, two with the other half being happy that there's new management because things have changed, but then it's the other half that's like they actually like Maui, so it's like, dang, this man really kind of stooped down. So like it's the half that's taking the hit and the other one that's kind of happy. I would say I'm on the other side that kind of took a hit because it's like, even though I wasn't active in the community like that, I still tuned in every time there was an announcement or something like that. So it's like, dang, this man was trying to build his dream game, and then he hit a stopping point. It's like, dang, like you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from, and that's why I mentioned Maui is still a shareholder. Even though he didn't succeed in managing the game, he still built the foundation for the game. So whether people dislike him or like him, he did do something. He did contribute to the game. Whether he did wrong down his path, or maybe people think he did wrong, again, that doesn't mean he didn't contribute to the game or anything. Everything Maui has done for the game and has been a positive to the game is greatly appreciated. And I don't have anything against Maui. I don't participate in anything that's going in the chat. Like I said, if there's anything personal, anyone has to say anything personal, they should say straight to him, not to spam it in the server, as it's totally pointless, as I'm not accounting for anything. And even if I was, believe me, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah. Shoot, I understand, bro. I understand. Shoot, keep doing what y'all doing. You feel me? I'm here for it. I'm looking forward to see what y'all got planned. At the end of the day, it's just business. We all what's to come. So do y'all think, you feel me? Thanks for having me.
No worries. Thanks for speaking.
We have just a few more people. Hello?
Dan, I'm not 100% sure what the original format or idea is, but we are looking at expanding the game in a certain way, just to build a good foundation that we can expand from. So it's whatever the community decides in the end. There will be a voting factor that we'll take into account, and it's whether the community wants to do the combat a certain way or another way. It's again going to be a vote. But obviously, at the end of the day, we can't please everyone.
Hello. I've been thinking about something, and will the release of Eternal Seas will be soon, or there's still what is the estimated time, or there is nothing planned for that?
So there is currently no estimated time, but if there was an estimated time, it would not be given out. The only time that the community will receive will be roughly a 48 to 72 hour notification before we release the game, and after we've tested the game with some private testers.
Yeah. About fruits, is there anything new we are missing? Right, we're missing in news and no, don't spoil it. I mean, is there anything we miss or something working on the developers?
But suited for the game that was built. Does that make sense? At the moment, we're just focusing on getting a foundation started, and
No,
we're not
don't spoil
trying
it. I
to
mean,
keep any secrets. Whilst
is
we're
there
not going to
anything
spoil
we
everything,
miss or something
we are going to
working
be
on
quite transparent to the community
the
and let them know
developers?
what's coming, what changes are coming. So if anything big is coming, you will be aware about it. Maybe if something, if it's something smaller, something kind of minor that was in the game we built,
About
that's probably
fruits,
just push into
is there
games where
anything
you won't be
new we
kind
are
of
missing?
getting a foundation
Like,
started. But
missing in news
as
and
fruits or anything like
no,
that, we're not
spoil
trying
it.
to
I mean,
keep any secrets. Whilst
is
we're
there
not getting
anything
initial
we
release,
miss or something
we are going to
working
be
on
quite transparent to the community
the
and let them know
developers?
what's coming.
Like,
Thanks for
that's it.
coming.
Yeah, that's it.
And the last person.
Hello. I just have one question. Is there going to be any storyline to this game?
Storyline.
Yeah.
It is something we can take into account if that's something people are interested in. A lot more people might be just interested in doing combat stuff, so player versus player, maybe go against bosses or just grind for ages or find some skills or such. But if people are interested in a storyline, I don't believe there are actually games that actually put storylines to their game. I know that is definitely something we can look at.
That's it from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for speaking. I think that's gonna be everyone. So testers, if you were a tester in the past, you most likely will be a tester again. I don't have a list of whoever was a tester. We will try to get everyone back in. There's no guarantee, but the game is not ready to be tested, so you shouldn't really worry about that.
I think we got most of the questions done.
I believe Skiz missed the question. He said that pass, would they change? So game passes, they're not final. They've been disabled. People can't purchase them anymore. But if you bought Game Pass, you'll keep it. If it's been changed, you'll get something of the same value. If they've been ranked system, so competitive gameplay will most likely be a factor in the game. So the people that have actually signed here for the entire conversation and are actually informed now, it would mean a lot if you guys could help out the people that do have questions, because there will be people that will repeat themselves, whether it's the questions maybe you've asked or someone else. If you do know the information on it, please do inform those people as well. But otherwise, there's going to be a bunch of misinformation going around left and right, and people are still going to be confused. It would be greatly appreciated if you did that. A stress test, Zaki, there will be something related to it, but it'll be more private. We're looking at having some testers initially that are just going to, their purpose is going to be finding bugs pretty much. And there's going to be testers that are going to test the game for what the game is. So there'll be two different testers. No, we're not starting completely over. We're just, the code base is going to be different. The islands that are already made, those are assets of the game, so we don't have to get rid of those. We only had to get rid of the code base. There's going to be a competitive system. So whether that's pirate and marines ranking is to come. Lino, there's no guarantee, there's no promises, but we will try. Leg, do you have anything to say?
Not really. There just seems to be a lot of questions about the gameplay and new mechanics. But a lot of you need to understand that we're just figuring stuff out right now. Will be a pirate or Navy ranking system, Marines. We get to that part. A lot of you need to understand that we'll be posting constant updates. There's no point in giving promises about it as we don't know ourselves.
I can't guarantee you whether it's going to be fun once you try it. Inferno, I believe we are. Unless there's something that is already not in the game, I believe we're going to keep all the islands that's already there. Yes, the unban will happen later once I have a bot running in here to unban everyone because there's a lot of bans. So it will take a bit of time. There's a rate limit on Discord. The PvP will most likely not be like GPOs. We're looking to do something more unique, something more enjoyable, something that you get rewarded by playing the game. So if you're here when Hit was speaking, he has some ideas. We'll take that into account. It'll be something more play to learn rather than just pay to win or it's just the same thing non-stop. We'll try that out. Again, you'll be notified of this, and if it's not something the community likes, we will change it.